Hey everybody, good morning. Thanks for joining us for Short Sale Power Hour. Today's the first Friday.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
You like that, don't
That's a
you?
good one.
Yeah.
Today's the first Friday, wrapping up our first complete week of Short Sale Power Hour. Just want to say thanks, guys, for tuning in every day. Today we're going to bring something called, you know what? I didn't even introduce us. I feel so rude right now. I'm Kevin Kauffman. This is my business partner, Fred Weaver. We're with Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale team. We've also got Coach Collard here with us in the background.
Woohoo!
All right.
What are we doing today?
We're going to be talking about Effed Up Friday.
Okay,
Don't get weird. Don't get weird.
Okay.
Effed Up does not mean what you think it is, okay? It actually stands for Forgettable Friday.
Wow.
Or Unforgettable, as I like to call it.
Depending on how you want to look at it.
I write as bad as Coach Collard, but that's okay. You guys are going to forgive me.
Hey, got some stories for you guys. Fridays are going to be some real life situations where in most of them you're going to see that I effed up. And Kevin over here will come in and save the day. So, quick story I want to share with you. I was in the middle of 2008, was on the phone with a second lien negotiator. And to say the least, we weren't agreeing on the payoff that she should take on the account. And, well, things got a little tense, and maybe some words were exchanged from both sides that shouldn't have. And I'm not suggesting that this is how you negotiate files, but I did it.
You're saying it happens from time to time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I believe that one of us disconnected the call. I don't remember who. But anyway, I do remember the solution. We probably should share that with them.
Okay. So here's one of the best tips, by the way. Work with somebody else to be a partner with you at short sales. So I actually called her
Tip
back.
of the day right there if you missed it. Have a short sale partner to negotiate files with. Don't do it solo.
So I called Tammy back. Her name's Tammy, by the way. I called Tammy back after her and Fred finished their phone call, if we could say. And let's just say I bridged the gap. I let her vent a little bit, and we worked things out. And she actually became an advocate for us in the future. In fact, if you remember the story from a few days ago, where Fred talked about us going to Dallas, we actually went to visit her because we had built a strong relationship with her over the coming months.
Yep. And actually, I want to share this because Kevin probably won't, but we actually went and she actually took us up to her cubicle where she worked in this building. And I'm not kidding, guys. This is a real story. In the cubicle, there was two things hanging on her cubicle. One was a picture of her kids, and the other one was the thank you card that Kevin had sent her after we closed the transaction. So, again, please understand, we're not saying to get into it with your negotiator, but sometimes it happens. They're not always the happiest people. When you're on the phone all day, it doesn't always cause you to be happy. But the point of the story we want you guys to catch is the solution that was created and how we did the best thing for our client by closing that short sale.
Absolutely.
I'm kind of reminded of one more story if I could share it with you.
I think you got time.
I think you remember this one.
Oh, I remember it. I think I batted cleanup in this one too.
You did bat cleanup. I was on the phone with a negotiator, and I needed to escalate the file because she was trying to deny the file on the spot.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Honestly.
No reason. And honestly, guys, all she wanted to do was say, no, I can't do that. No, we can't do this. No, I can't do that. You know what, though? The Outback mindset, it's okay with no's because it understands that after a certain number of no's, there's a yes at the other side. So anyway, I made her mad enough. She wouldn't escalate to her manager when I asked. But when I asked her a few questions around what she did there and what authority she actually had, she somehow got a little ticked off and said, you can't ask me those questions, and she hung up on me. Well, wouldn't you know, a few minutes later, I got a call back from her manager, the person I was trying to speak to begin with. She didn't really like me either because the story had been relayed to her that I said something I didn't really say.
Yeah.
So wouldn't you know it, she asked, well, who's your boss? Let me speak to your manager. I go, well, my partner Kevin's right here, and like I said earlier, he likes to hit cleanup.
So here's the deal. I got on the phone with June. Her name is June, by the way. I'm not going to share her last name. I got on the phone with June. She was clearly mad at Fred, and I was okay with that because I was going to let her vent, and then we were going to come to a conclusion together and find a solution because that's what I do, and that's what the Outback mindset says to do, is find a solution. So let her vent. Honestly, we got down to it. We had approval in 24 hours from that point on. Her and I had the same conversation that Fred was trying to have with her but couldn't get to her. Her and I just had it on a more calm level, and it was approved the next day. So here's the deal. Sometimes it gets effed up, and sometimes it's forgettable, sometimes it's unforgettable. Don't let that stop you. Change your circumstances. Don't ever be victim to your circumstances in a short sale. You can totally change them and get the solution that you're looking for.
Keep solutions in mind, guys. And if we could, quick preview next week. Today's the end of the week, Friday, but next week we've got some really special guests for you.
Oh, you guys are going to love this. We're going to be talking with the #1 short sale agent in the entire state of Texas. You're going to love him. The guy stands out. He's awesome. We're also going to be talking to someone that you may know of by Short Sale Genius, and we're going to bring some very intimate tips from a $1 billion producer in real estate.
Again,
you heard me, billion.
Next week, shortsalepowerhour.com. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell people that don't know anything about real estate. But come on back next Monday for some great segments. And as always,
huddle up. Let's do this thing. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Short Sale Power Hour. Short Sale Power Hour. See you next week.